Philistines in Gerar. The Lord appeared to Isaac and said, Do not go down to Egypt. Do not go down to Egypt. Live in the land where I tell you to live. Stay in this land for a while, and I will be with you and will bless you. For to you and your descendants I will give you these lands, and will confirm the oath I swore to your father Abraham. I will make your descendants numerous as the stars in the sky, and will give them all these lands, and through your offsprings all the nations of the earth will be blessed. Because Abraham obeyed me and kept my requirements, my commands, my decrees, and my laws, so Isaac stayed in Gerar. When the men of that place asked him about his wife, he said, She is my sister, because he was afraid to say, She is my wife. He thought, the men of the place might kill me, and on account of Rebekah, the men of this place might kill me on account of Rebekah, because she is beautiful. When Isaac had been there for a long time, Abimelech, the king of Philistines, looked down from a window and saw Isaac caress his wife Rebekah. So Abimelech summoned Isaac and said, She is your wife. Why did you say, She is my sister? Isaac answered him, Because I thought I might lose my life on account of her. Then Abimelech said, What is this that you have done to us? One of the men might have slept with your wife, and you would have brought guilt upon us. So Abimelech gave orders to all the people, Anyone who molests this man or his wife shall surely be put to death. Isaac planted crops in the land, and in the same year reaped 100-fold, because the Lord blessed him. The man became rich, and his wealth continued to grow until he became very wealthy. He had many flocks and herds and servants, and the Philistines envied him. So all the wells in his father's servants had dug in that time of the father Abraham, the Philistines stopped up, filling them with earth. Then Abimelech said to Isaac, Move away from us. You have become too powerful for us. So Isaac moved away from there and encamped in the valley of Gerar and settled there. Isaac reopened up the wells that had been dug up in the time of his father Abraham, which the Philistines had stopped up after his father died. And he gave them these names to his father, and he gave them the same names his father had given them. Isaac's servant, dug in the valley and discovered a well of fresh water there. But the herdsmen of Gerar quarreled with Isaac's herdsmen. They said, The water is ours. So the men named the well Esek, because they disputed with him. Then they dug another well, and they quarreled over that one also. He named it Sita. He moved up and there dug another well, and no one quarreled over it. So he named it Rehoboth, saying, Now the Lord had given us room, and we will flourish in the land. From there he went to Beersheba. That night the Lord appeared to him and said, I am the Lord your God of your father Abraham. Do not be afraid, for I am with you. I will bless you and will increase the number of your descendants for the sake of my servant Abraham. Isaac built an altar there and called on the name of the Lord. There he pitched his tent, and his servants dug a well. That's the word of the Lord.
We will do the second reading from the book of John, chapter 4, from verse 4 to 15. We have quite long passages today, so stay with me. Now he had to go through Samaria, so he came to a town. Now he had to go through Samaria, so he came to a town in Samaria called Sychar, near the plot of ground Jacob had given to his son Joseph. Jacob's well was there, and Jesus, tired as he was from the journey, sat down by the well. It was about the 6th hour. When a Samaritan woman came to draw water, Jesus said to her, "Will you give me a drink?" His disciples had gone into the town to buy food. The Samaritan woman said to him, "You are a Jew, and I am a Samaritan woman. How can you ask me for a drink?"